I'm Kathy Blake.
I'm Eric Blake, and not present is our 1-year-old Avery Blake. We are about to move to Tennessee. We've lived in Texas for about 5 years, in this house for a little over 3. Moved back in February after Harvey displaced us in August. So we're in boxes again and moving. I want to start with resurrection and talk about kind of my understanding of church before and after the flood, because that really changed my whole perspective. I remember walking into this house, and the analogy I give everybody, it's like a 50-pound burger gets put on my plate and somebody tells me to eat it. So it's a little bit more than I can chew. So I was just completely overwhelmed walking in after we returned about a week later, and the church was the first one to show up, really to help out. And without the help, I wouldn't have been able to kind of get this done. And it really would have taken I think a bigger emotional toll on me. Before I grew up, I've always gone to church, and church was kind of a Sunday thing. But I think from this understanding, or from this experience, I've learned that it's way more than that. It's way more than just Sunday. It's a sense of community, and I hope to bring that to where we go, and just pay that forward, because it really had a profound impact on our lives, and we really needed it at the time.
We wrote that down on that chalkboard after one of your sermons, I believe, just keeping things like little reminders, and we kind of have pinned some things up that were important or really meaningful to us, but I feel like I want to make that into a piece of art or something to put it in our house. That's like, so that talks about like, you cannot change the craziness going on around you. You cannot slow down. You cannot like wait for the storm to be over, because even though this storm is over, like moving and things are always changing and happening, and we're going to have anxieties and we're going to have worries, but it's not about like waiting for that end goal, but finding like peace and contentment with where you are right now, and doing that through prayer and through worship, and doing that through our faith. And I think that little saying I put on the chalkboard from church that one day is kind of a reminder of like, bring it back to your faith to kind of go with whatever's going on, whether it's a small picture like in the day, or like big picture in those 6 months, or whatever it is, kind of using that as a tool in your daily life to just calm down and be.